Hey guys, what's going on? This is me, MiLkBoNe here. I'm bringing you guys a little Halo 4 gameplay on Team Infinity Slayer. And I'm just switching it up a little bit from the FFA, the last con that I had. It's a really good game here. I think I go like 29-6 or 26-5, something around there. But I do destroy this team. We just had a lot of, teamwork and calling out and a lot of team shooting in this game. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a couple things today. First thing I want to talk about is how I felt about the game. I think I said this in my last con. I've been playing the game for a couple days now, and this game is amazing. It's great. Like I said, I've said that in my last con, but I want to talk to you guys. A lot of people said that, this game is really hard to get used to. I don't think so. I don't think this game is really hard to get used to. The control scheme is pretty, self-explanatory. If you guys played on Bumper Jumper, the only thing that was a little different that you have to get used to is, using sprint as A instead of X. And, I think it's amazing how, they 343 Industries took in consideration that, everybody loves sprint. So they actually put sprint in the game as like not an ability, which I love, because you can be able to jetpack and you can be able to sprint at the same time. So that's really good. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying that they didn't like the game because the game feels like Reach. That's people's personal opinion, but I really don't think that this game is Reach, guys. Reach is a lot slower paced. This game is fast. This game is really fast paced. And when I say fast, I mean Team Infinity Slayer is constantly people coming at you. I mean, if you can't tell in this gameplay, people are just rushing the shit out of me and my team. Like, we're just holding it down. See, like, I put shots into the guys and then my team will take them out. I got a lot of assists this game, too. I remember I got a lot of assists, but I did get a lot of kills. I still was MVP. I still get a lot of kills. But, one thing I want to talk to you guys, the main thing why I made this comment, is I want to talk to you guys about a lot of people that play Gears think that they can play Halo. And they think that just because you're good at Gears, it means you'll be good at Halo. That's not true, guys. This game, some people are saying that, I had a guy, I'm not going to name who it was, but he says this game takes no skill. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I think this game is more skillful based than Gears. And this is just my opinion, but I really think that this game is more skillful than Gears. And one of the reasons is because this made it to MLG Pro Circuit. Now, what's funny is Gears of War is a skillful game. Don't get me wrong. It's a very skillful game. It's hard to get used to. Once you get used to it, though, it's kind of like Halo. But I think that if you don't have, teams, or with any game, it doesn't matter what game you're playing, if you don't have a team, you're not going to win the game, right? Even in, like, they had Hype Festation and stuff, and, you see all the best teams around the world from Gears, come together and play as in a tournament, which is awesome. But this game, I think you have to have more accuracy than Gears, and when I mean that is, if you don't, like in Gears, there's some stuff that you can get lucky and kill people. In this game, if you miss your shot, you're dead. Like, you have to be accurate with your shot, especially the BR or the DMR. Like, you have to hit them in the head 4 or 5 times every single time. Sometimes you can 4-shot people, but usually it's 5 shots. And it's hard because when people don't understand the game, I mean, I've had a lot of people, my friends, they don't really understand the game too well. And, they don't understand, how to move around the map and stuff. There's certain ways you have to move around the map. Everybody's got their own little strategy. Everybody's got their own, way of playing. And I'm not saying that, play the same way as other people, but kind of look off of other people. Maybe, go check some videos out if you're new to Halo. And go see how people, maneuver around the map. Go see how people, you can't run out in a crowd of people and just expect to get kills. I mean, you gotta be able to, be strategic about this game, and that's one thing that, a lot of my friends are lacking. And I'm not gonna name any names, but I'm just gonna help them out right now. I've been a Halo player for, since Halo 2 and since the Halo, series came out, and when I was a noob back in the day, and I didn't really know how to play. I had a couple people explain to me, it's just constructive criticism, you gotta let people know, like, you can't run out in a crowd of people you know, and if you're one shot, you can't challenge people, you know. You gotta sit back. And I had this one person tell me, you know, this game takes no skill because people hide around corners when they, you know, they don't have shield. Well, that's kind of the object of the game. I mean, you gotta hide around corners when you have no shield, because if you go out when you have no shield, you're gonna die. And it's kind of funny because people just think that this game takes no skill because of that, and that's not true. I mean, this kid was trying to tell me, you know, the game takes no skill, you just run around a corner, you hide, and then, you know, you get your shield back, and then you kill people, or you hide with the sword. Yeah, sometimes you need to hide, but you don't always hide in the game. You only hide when you need to, you know? It's a strategic game. You have to be strategic in this game. And it's just, I'm just so sick of hearing people say, you know, Gears of War is the best. Yeah, Gears of War is fucking awesome. It's my roots, but I still love Halo. And the reason why I love Halo, it's so fucking competitive. There's so many people out there that are just really good at Halo. Gears of War has got few people that are good. I feel that in the community. I feel that this game is a lot more harder than Gears of War. If I go to Gears of War, more than half of the people that I play, you know, I'm at least going to get some kills on. But this commentary is coming to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is MiLkBoNe. Peace out, guys.